Financial planning for blended families. When you blend families, there's a long list of things for you and your partner to figure out, and your finances should be near the top. You might now have fresh goals and retirement plans. Often people also have the challenge of reconciling the financial needs of their spouse and the expectations of their adult children. Dealing with financial issues early and carefully can go a long way to ensuring this next chapter in your life is all you want it to be. The three main topics we'll cover are assets, tax breaks, and estate planning. One of the first decisions you'll have to make as a couple is whether to own assets jointly or in separate names. What you decide will not only affect the way you manage money now, but could determine how your wealth is passed on. Some assets, like an RRSP or a TFSA, must be registered solely, but for other assets like investment accounts, term deposits, or real estate, you have the option of sharing ownership. Having joint title is ideal when unrestricted, convenient access for either party is important. A good example is daily bank accounts. It can also make sense if you want to share your property with your partner now and leave those assets to them when you die. Holding property as joint tenants with right of survivorship ensures ownership will transition smoothly to the surviving spouse. Let's say you bring assets from a prior relationship, which you plan to leave to your children from that earlier union, rather than to your new partner or stepchildren. Instead of having title transferred automatically to your spouse upon your death, as would happen in joint tenancy, as tenants-in-common, your share of the assets remains part of your estate, meaning title can be passed to your heirs according to your will. You won't be relying on your new spouse to ultimately decide your children's inheritance. Few expenses drain wealth like income tax, and there are numerous tax-saving strategies that you can now take advantage of as a couple. For example, there's the Spousal RRSP. Contributing to a spouse's RRSP can be valuable in building the other partner's nest egg and equalizing your future incomes. This can lower your total tax bill as a couple in retirement. And a spousal RRSP contribution is deductible against your income, the same as if you made the contribution to your own plan. Another tax-saving strategy is sharing pension income. Up to half of eligible pension income may be transferred annually to a lower income spouse. Sharing pension income can lower the higher earner's tax bracket, while minimally impacting that of the spouse, resulting in a lower tax bill overall. You will also want to consider the tax implications of different beneficiary designations for your registered plans. For example, if you name your spouse the successor annuitant of your RRSP, taxes will be deferred on your RRSP until they withdraw the funds or pass away. Your spouse will have full control of these assets. If you name a child as the beneficiary of your RRSP, you can directly transfer that asset to them outside of your will. However, your estate is responsible for paying the taxes as if you withdrew all of your RRSPs in the year you pass away. Finally, let's talk about estate planning. A spousal trust can help to balance the needs of a new spouse with the expectations of children from a prior relationship. Your will can direct the trust to be set up upon your death and structured to benefit everyone. One approach is to have income and capital from your trust go to supporting your partner for their lifetime, with the remaining assets passed down to your kids. Another valuable tool is life insurance. First, a tax-free benefit is paid out at death, which can help cover any taxes, debts, and other obligations facing your estate. You can choose to have life insurance proceeds create an inheritance for your children, leaving the capital from your estate to accommodate your spouse. Another advantage is that insurance benefits can go directly to named beneficiaries of your policy, passing outside the estate and your will. This preserves your privacy and simplifies settling the estate. For many of these strategies, professional financial, legal, and tax advice is critical. Be sure to consult with the experts to ensure that you, your new spouse, and your children can enjoy a bright and harmonious future.